This is a very unique meeting, especially in the fact that it has multiple groups from not Raider groups, other fan base groups. There's a group from the Giants, there's a group from the Philadelphia Eagles, there's a group from the Washington Redskins out here today, which are not Raiders fans, and they're the ones who are sharing how it's probably not in the best interest of the NFL to continue to bring on these relocation projects, and obviously that helps hopefully will help our cause here.
Our final presenter before we open up the floor and we get everybody's perspectives on where we go from here. We're going to open up the floor after the presentation from Pat and from Fan Fairness. Please give them a round of applause.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Jenny, you're a tough act to follow, my friend. But I'll do my best. First of all, I think I won the award for most miles traveled to come here. I flew here from Washington, D.C.
Right on.
And,
thank you. Thanks for coming.
The pleasure's entirely mine. Just so you know who I am a little bit, I'm actually just like you guys. I grew up pretty humble beginnings. My dad was a mailman. I'm one of 9 kids. I grew up on a project on the west side of Cleveland. I was fortunate enough to get into a good Jesuit school, and they straightened me out. I went on to get a CPA and an MBA, and ultimately joined the faculty at Georgetown University, and started my own company about 20 years ago, and listed companies on the New York Stock Exchange, on NASDAQ, a number of them in this area. A little company called Facebook, a little company called Yelp, a couple others, Kraft, Heinz, you know. But I'm a Wall Street guy who gave that up in favor of something far more important, and it's something that's bothered me for a long time, and I want to do something about it. And that is, sports fans have been divided and conquered and taken advantage of like no other group of people you could ever imagine. And for me, that hit home when a fellow by the name of Art Modell took the Cleveland Browns, the team that I'd followed my whole life, and just decided he wanted more money and took them to Baltimore. And that's kind of where my story begins. That to me was as painful as what you're going through right now with the Raiders. And does everybody have a copy of the handout? Do they need one? Yeah, we'll get that to you if you need one. But take a look at the second page. It's called Confession of an Apathetic Fan. That fan was me. And I remember back in 1984, where I sat there like a dumbass and watched the Colts move from Baltimore to Indianapolis, and I said to myself, "Self, it's not your problem. You know, just go on about your life." I was dead wrong. A decade later, Brownies are moving, and the message was clear that when one team moves, everybody's affected. So there's 31 cities out there right now, and they're saying to themselves, "Oh, we're not affected. That's Oakland's problem." I talked to somebody in New York last week from Denver, and they said, "I'm going to go out to Oakland. I'm going to talk to these people about fan fairness and or better said, fan unfairness, which is what's happening." And they said, "Why would I want to help the Raiders?" And I'm like, you know, turn the light on, dude. Someday that could be you. Someday your owner wants a new stadium. Yeah. And there's 40 cities in the country, and only 32 of them have teams. Those other 8 teams, they provide an opportunity for that owner to take advantage of you. That's exactly what's going on here. We saw this a year ago with St. Louis moving the Rams to LA. I bet you didn't know that at that point in time, St. Louis was the lowest valued NFL franchise in the league. By moving to LA, getting the sweetheart deal they got, They are now the 6th most valuable. And I'm going to take you through some numbers here in a few minutes. They're going to shock you when you see the kind of money we're talking about here. So, absolutely right. Don't kid yourself. This is about money. And they're using your love and your passion for your team to their financial benefit. And the only way that I know to fix that is for fans to organize themselves locally and using the internet to leverage the internet to start a national movement. And that's what the Fan Fairness Initiative is really all about. So I came out here today to talk to you guys about what we're trying to do in every NFL city in the country. And that is to organize those fans and use their passion to help you. They are no different than I was in Cleveland 25, 30 years ago. And yet, to my knowledge, you tell me if I'm wrong here, has any city jumped up and said, hey, we're pressuring our owner to help vote no? You only need 9 no's here, guys. Okay? 9 no's and you win. Now, I sat here for the last half hour and I listened to all these legal arguments and this counterpunching. You get 9 no's, you don't need any of that stuff. Okay? All right? So the strategic approach here should be to get to use the owners, the 9 owners, and you know that there are owners that don't want to go to Vegas. Because they know it's not good for the game. They don't want to be associated with gambling. Okay? People don't want to see this team leave Oakland. So what I would like to do, and I hope you'll help me with this today, is I need you to reach out to everybody you know around the country and have them log on to fanfairness.org and sign the petition that goes to the owners of these other teams. I saw the Redskins here. I saw the Giants here. You know, the Packers. Everybody's here. Everybody's accounted for in one way or another. And yet, you're acting very individually here. You're very passionate, very focused on Oakland, as you should be. But what I'm here to tell you is there is a bigger opportunity out there, and you're running out of time to seize upon it. So this is my story on page 2. If you turn to page 3, you'll see some things I want you to go away with today that hopefully inspire you to think differently. This next one's called A History of Heartbreak. Every one of these dots on these pages has gone through exactly what you're going through. And if you think the people in Seattle, for example, still aren't stinging about the loss of the Sonics. Every time Westbrook gets another triple-double, they're thinking to themselves, man, that guy should be playing for me. All right? And, you know, what's happened is unfair, and it's happened in every sport. And this just reinforces it. When you look at this map, you say, holy cow, I had no idea. Look at all these teams. Okay, this is going way back. So, you're not alone here. Okay? And what I'm encouraging you to do is get active. Get people to come to fanfairness.org. We want to get 9 cities to have their fans petition their owners to vote no. And how about the easy one? Probably the lowest hanging fruit here. San Francisco is hop, skip, and a jump away. Have we spoken? Has anybody spoken with the owner of the Niners about his vote? Just a question.
No.
Why? I mean, is there a question here?
Another question, just a validation that some of this had impressed upon Jay Yorkwood, I guess.
Okay, cool. So, you know, there's some low-hanging fruit here. There's owners who have come out and said they're concerned about the Vegas move. They need to hear from their fans. Question?
Yeah, what owners would your team would you say are the most ones to, what are the other low-hanging fruit, basically?
Yeah, where's the low-hanging fruit? Is that your question?
I'm sure it'll be low-hanging.
Yeah, Miami has been quite vocal.
Yep.
I might be wrong here, but I believe Jerry Jones has concerns about Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
He's encouraging.
He's encouraging you? Other observation? Arthur Blank. Boy, there's a great example.
Yeah.
Okay, the city of Oakland, or excuse me, the city of Atlanta, okay, they didn't get one new stadium, they got two. Okay? And we all watched Atlanta play the championship game, okay, before they went to the Super Bowl. That stadium is getting torn down. It's already been replaced. And oh, by the way, at the same time, the Falcons get a new stadium, the Braves got a new stadium.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, we're talking a couple of $1 billion here from billionaires who should be able to write a check.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And the answer is because we are divided and conquered. All right? It's time for the fans to organize locally and draw collective strength nationally. Okay? It's time. This is what you need to do. If you look at the next page, you'll see something called hypergrowth. You know, my friend here mentioned that this is about money. Take a look at these numbers. Okay? Now, this is black and white. If you go to my website, you'll see them in color. But they're staggering. Okay? These are billions of dollars. Okay? This is not chump change here, guys. And there is absolutely, positively no disclosure. All right? You don't even know who's going to vote for your move. You have no idea how much money these people make or don't make. And yet one of the criteria is they have to demonstrate a couple of years of losses. You never see those numbers. Okay? Why? What other business is out there that has this kind of an impact, that has absolutely no responsibility to its customers? And we can go back in time. There was a time in Standard Oil. Okay? Say, well, I own the gas, and you'll pay what I think. I don't think it worked out too well for them. Okay? There was a time when AT&T said, I own the telephone lines, and you'll pay what I tell you to pay. I don't think that worked out too well for them. There was a time a little company called Microsoft. They owned all the software. And I think they got to slow down a little bit in the 90s. Okay? So, you do have power. You do have opportunity. But you can be smart enough to channel that power in the right direction. We believe that fanfairness.org is the right way to do this. And I'm here today to encourage you guys to help yourselves. Okay? Get others to help you. Take a look at the next chart here. This is the hypergrowth percentage. What's interesting about that is the little line, the light line you see at the bottom, and again, because this isn't in color, it doesn't help. That's the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Okay? These franchise values are doing 3, 4, 5 times the growth of the best stocks in the United States. Doesn't that tell you something's wrong here? Here's one I bet you didn't know. Look to the next page and you'll see, yeah, there's a relocation fee that each of these teams pay. Where do you think that goes? Divided by 31, you get a check. Okay? I don't know that it's an even division. There might be some formula. But on a $500 million relocation fee, the typical owner puts $15 million in his pocket for his yes vote. I don't know about you, but I think it's a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
All right? All right? And oh, by the way, there's no record of who voted for what. So among other things, as you proceed with your counterpunching, yeah, you ought to demand a list of who voted yes and who voted no on relocation.
Mm-hmm.
Stadium madness is a problem, okay? $13 billion in bonds have been floated to pay for stadiums. This goes beyond the relocation issue, right? I mean, Minnesota just got a new $1 billion facility. Everywhere around the country, most of the teams in the NFL, quite frankly, have received new stadiums over the last couple of years, and nobody did that better than probably Jerry Jones himself, right? And he didn't have to threaten to leave Dallas. All he had to do was negotiate with some politicians. So, my message to you is that stadium madness has gone too far. Relocations have gone too far. The economics make no sense. And yet, all you need are 9 no's to stop this. So what I'd like you to do, what I'm asking you to help me help you, is to go to fanfairness.org, sign up, put it out on Twitter, tell everybody you know that you want their owner to vote no. Somebody had a question here.
No, I'm just saying that I've already done it.
I tell you, my hero. All right, so that's what I'm here for, folks, and I tried to be as brief as I could be. How about any questions? All right, question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Your information is very much.
Remember, 9 no's. 9 no's. I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
You're reaching out to the other faithful 31 other teams. By yourself personally, have you reached out to any organizations themselves, or are these fan-based groups in the other cities right now?
Okay, great question. I think I understand the question. Did we reach out to the teams and the organizations? Yeah, and I'm not so sure that mine is a message that they would welcome, right? Organize their fans to send them a message. We haven't spent a lot of time on that. Our focus is really on getting out to the media and building as much awareness as possible. And believe me, and don't take this the wrong way, we have many issues beyond the Raider issue, okay? That fans have been taken advantage of in many ways. We've established this as one of our near-term priorities, but as we go forward, I believe there's an enormous opportunity to create sports-based social media companies that are team-specific, that roll up and create national momentum. And that's really what we're after in the long run. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.